While waitressing, I overheard my adoption agency placing my baby with another family. When I took Table 7's order last Tuesday, I had no idea my entire world was about to shatter and rebuild itself in the span of 45 minutes. I'm Autumn. I'm 23, working doubles at Rosie's Diner to save for nursing school. 6 months ago, I made the hardest decision of my life. I placed my daughter for adoption. I was single, working minimum wage, living in my car. The couple I chose, Nicole and James, seemed perfect, stable, loving, ready. The agency, Loving Futures Adoption Services, promised it would be a smooth process. They'd been nothing but supportive through my pregnancy and delivery. Table 7 was 2 women in business casual, laptops open, talking over coffee. I dropped off their order and went to refill waters at the next table when I heard one of them say, "The birth mother for baby girl Reynolds changed her mind about the Fletcher placement." I froze. Reynolds is my last name. My daughter was born January 15th. They were talking about my baby. Fletcher was Nicole and James's last name. My hands started shaking so badly I almost dropped the water pitcher. "What happened?" the other woman asked. "Apparently she's been unreachable for weeks. We've been trying to finalize the paperwork, but she won't return calls. The Fletchers are devastated, but we can't wait anymore. We're moving forward with the Hendersons instead. They've been on the wait list for 18 months. I stumbled back to the kitchen, hyperventilating. My manager, Rita, took one look at me and sat me down. The calls, they'd been calling a disconnected number. 2 months ago, I'd lost my phone. Couldn't afford to replace it right away. Got a new number last week. I'd been meaning to update the agency, but kept putting it off because every time I thought about calling them, I'd think about my daughter and couldn't breathe. I'd missed everything. The finalization appointments, the updates. Nicole and James probably thought I'd abandoned the process. And now they were giving my baby to someone else. I grabbed Rita's phone and called the agency, hands trembling, got voicemail, called again and again. The woman at table 7 was still there. I walked over, tears streaming down my face. "Excuse me," I said. "I'm so sorry, but I heard you talking about baby girl Reynolds. I'm Autumn Reynolds. I'm her birth mother." Both women stared at me like I'd grown a second head. What followed was chaos. Phone calls made right there in the diner, my manager covering my tables, the women from the agency pulling up files on their laptops, me sobbing into Rita's shoulder while they verified my identity. The Hendersons hadn't signed anything yet. Nicole and James had been devastated but waiting, hoping I'd resurface. "They never stopped believing you'd come back," the agency coordinator Patricia told me. "James called every other day asking if we'd heard from you." They arranged an emergency call. I stood in the diner's back office, still wearing my apron, and video called the couple who'd been waiting for me to sign away my daughter. Nicole answered, holding my baby. My daughter had grown so much in 6 months. Dark hair, alert eyes, chubby cheeks. "Autumn," Nicole breathed, tears already falling. "We thought we'd lost you both." I explained everything through sobs, the lost phone, the financial struggles, how I'd been too heartbroken to face the adoption paperwork but never, ever wanted to back out. "We want this," I told them. "I want this for her, for you." I fell through the cracks. James appeared on screen, wiping his eyes. "We never stopped hoping. We have her room ready. We've been reading to her every night, telling her about her brave birth mother. Yesterday, I met them at the agency, held my daughter one last time, signed the papers I should have signed months ago. But this time, it was different. We set up an open adoption agreement, photos every month, visits twice a year." Nicole insisted. "She should know the woman who loved her enough to choose this," she said. They named her Lily Autumn Fletcher. This morning, Nicole sent me the first photo. Lily asleep in her nursery, surrounded by books and stuffed animals, wearing a onesie that says, "Loved beyond measure." I'm still at Rosie's, still working doubles. But now I'm saving for nursing school and for plane tickets to visit Lily. Rita says I can take table 7 whenever those agency women come in. "You never know," she laughs. "Maybe you'll overhear something good next time." Last week, I was a birth mother who'd lost everything. My daughter, the adoptive family, even the chance to ensure she went somewhere safe. Today, I'm part of something bigger. A family that includes me, even from a distance. All because I was waitressing the right table at the exact right moment. Sometimes the universe intervenes in the strangest ways, and sometimes a disconnected phone number and a Tuesday lunch shift can save everything that matters.